Harbour. Leisure facilities. To rule. Pace of development. Coastline. Promenade. To afford. To dine out. Hustle and bustle. Sightseeing.
"30 years ago, Benalmádena was little more than a fishing village a few kilometres west of the tourist resort of Torremolinos on the Spanish Costa del Sol. Today it's a major tourist attraction situated only 19 kilometres from Malaga's busy international airport and whose permanent population of 30,000 swells to over 100,000 when the much needed holiday visitors are in town. They come to experience average annual temperatures of between 5 and 35 degrees Celsius, as well as to sample the delights of a 1,000 berth harbour with its wide variety of restaurants, bars, shops and clubs that's been voted the best in the world on 2 occasions by the world's tourism industry. It's in this area known as Puerto Marina that you'll find leisure facilities designed to attract visitors from all over Europe and beyond, putting not just the marina but also Benalmádena on the international tourism map. The name Benalmadena dates back to the time when both the North African Moors and the Berbers ruled the Iberian Peninsula for almost 800 years from 711 AD until finally being driven out by the Christians to form the modern-day Spain. Their land, which spread all across southern Spain and included the Algarve in Portugal, was called El Andalus, from which the modern Andalusia is derived. Such has been the pace of development along this part of the coastline that it's now possible to walk along the Paseo Marítimo, meaning seaside walkway or promenade, from the eastern side of Torremolinos, seen here with the regional capital that is the city of Malaga in the distance, right through Benalmádena and beyond. On Benalmádena's own Paseo Marítimo, you'll find it a great place to spend your time in specialist shops, bars, restaurants and even traditional chiringuitos, either by day by night. There's always something going on, especially during the many public holidays when the local population descends on the area and fills the beach and the restaurants to capacity. It's at the Puerto Marina in the heart of Benalmádena Costa that you experience the modern Costa del Sol. The lavish architecture of the apartment and retail blocks that surround the harbour have been given a Moorish feel despite its official opening as recently as 1982. Designed by the award-winning architect Eduardo Oria, the Puerto Marina took approximately 10 years to construct, with its ingenious design combining boat and yacht moorings with a range of commercial premises around the harbour and residential properties on a collection of islands in the middle. Each of these islands can be accessed only by gated bridges, thereby creating what has become a set of individual communities in each case. There's something immensely appealing about being able to step out of your apartment and straight into your yacht, if of course you can afford it. For the rest of us, well, we can at least dream. The architecture, Within the marina is an interesting mix of Arabic, Indian and traditional Andalusian styles, which is pleasing to the eye when seen against a typically blue Costa del Sol sky. And at night, the lighting gives the whole marina development that extra wow factor. As the sun sets over the hills and the lights come on, the Puerto Marina indeed comes alive. There's a fabulous choice of restaurants right by and even overlooking the harbour. And as evening turns into night, so the atmosphere livens up. It's great to be able to dine out on the upper floor of a harbourside restaurant whilst looking out over the luxury yachts and boats that are moored just a few metres away. However, if you're the sort of person who'd rather get away from the hustle and bustle of a busy tourist resort, then you'll love simply hiring a car or a bike and getting up into the hills, where you'll discover the real Andalusian countryside. It's here where you get a real sense of the Spanish rural lifestyle, and one which you'll come to love immediately. If you're feeling adventurous, take the remote cross-country road to the ancient town of Ronda, which is perched on a rocky crag in the mountains above Marbella to the west of the region. And you'll not only experience a busy little town which plays host to Spain's original bullring, but which has a character that's all its own. The old squares, picturesque properties and tiny backstreets, combined with some of the most spectacular views to be had in the whole region, are what makes the journey worth the effort. Visit the Museo de Toreros, the bullfighting museum at the town's bullring, and experience the reality of what is, let's face it, a controversial and emotive activity that lies at the very heart of Spanish culture. You don't have to be a supporter of bullfighting to appreciate the superb standards of craftsmanship that went into equipping some of Spain's most celebrated toreadors, and the range of artefacts on display is truly spectacular. Definitely worth a visit. Return to Benalmádena via the coastal road from Marbella and you'll experience a stunning coastline that deserves a sightseeing stop at every opportunity. Even tourist regions can have a lot to see and experience, and when you spend time in Benalmádena Costa, there's certainly plenty to do and see. Of that, there is no doubt.